Hello there, everyone. We've returned to Demon Souls. Sort of. Oh, we just went live on Twitch. We've returned to Demon Souls, but I've played a bit since the last stream. I kind of, I got away from the Demon Souls streams for a few months because I didn't want to play the game without streaming it, but didn't want to stream it, and so it would just cause this cycle where I would never play or stream Demon Souls. And I think I just had to admit that I think for me, I don't think like a Souls game is something that I can stream 100% of, or at least this one specifically. I think I want to, like, with the whole Souls Survivor thing, I'm trying to go through and play all the Souls games and Bloodborne, and I guess Sekiro, like all of those, that line of From Software games. I want to play all of those. I've played all of them already. I want to finish them all, because right now the only one that I finished is Dark Souls. But that's the one I've played the most and I'm the most familiar with, and at least for me is the easiest. So I think I could probably play that whole game on stream. But I think Demon Souls, I just had to admit, I gotta play the game off stream. And the other thing I had to admit to myself was that I needed to restart as a royal, because like I'm going online and I'm looking up strategies for how to beat these bosses and stuff, and it's just, everywhere you turn, everyone's just saying you should play as a royal, and it just really ended up feeling like I was kneecapping myself by not doing that, that was the obvious move. Everyone talks about how the magic is overpowered in Demon Souls compared to later Souls games, and it's absolutely true. Like in a game where it's almost like, it's weird to even say that the royal, there's no real class system in Demon Souls. It's just your starting class just determines what gear you start out with and what your starting stats are, basically. But like the royal gets such an incredible head start by getting Soul Arrow right away, and now I've upgraded to Soul Ray. So I restarted as a royal. I've played, let's see, 54 is the soul level. I've played 51 hours of this new file. This was the old file that had 15 hours on it. It was funny. I got back up to like this soul level in like a third of the time as a royal, compared to when I was playing as a soldier. Also made my face less hideous, marginally, the best you can do in Demon Souls. And I do have to stress, those 51 hours, a lot of that is idle time. I have a habit of, I'll have one game, now that I'm not working and I'm staying home all day, I'll just have like, today is a Demon Souls day, and Demon Souls is like running on my TV all day. And sometimes I need to, sometimes I'll get, let's be honest, sometimes I'll die and get discouraged and then get distracted by something for like 15 or 20 minutes, then I'll get back to Demon Souls or something. That's just how I play games. Let's so I guess in a sense I still have this original file that was the first 4 parts of the stream series, so if I ever wanted to go back to that one, it is there. Though if I'm going back to a non-royal, like non-magic user file to complete, it might just be this original one where I started as a tower knight. Not a tower knight, whatever that one is. A tower knight, what is it? The knight? Chat. Is anyone watching this? What is the knight called? It's fine. Whatever it was, I was one, and it was hard. It was really hard. So yeah, I restarted as a royal, and it immediately felt like I was cheating because it was so much more powerful than my previous characters. but now I've gotten deeper into the game where those initial head starts given to me by playing a royal have really worn out, and I've beaten all the first levels of all the worlds, and so now I'm just as stuck on the middle part of the game now as I was on the beginning part of the game last time I was streaming. It's been pretty rough, and I think that for me that's part of why like Demon Souls needs to be something of a solitary experience, because like it's tough and sometimes you just gotta be alone while you're going through it. But the second world I've completed entirely. Last stream I did Armor Spider, then on my own I did Flame Lurker and the Dragon God, which opened up the third level of Bolitarian Palace, which I haven't beaten yet, but I've gotten to the boss door. And then the other ones I'm just all on level 2 for. So here I beat this insanely confusing difficult level only to get to this extremely confusing and difficult level. But I am at the boss finally for this one. So I'm through the worst of it now. I just have to beat that boss, but it's really 2 bosses and it's really rough. This is probably well, maybe I did get to the boss door of these ones. I am, I guess, finally starting to make my way through most of them. This one is still really getting to me. But anyways, I think my bloodstain... Oh wait, no, I don't have a bloodstain because I died twice in a row like a chump. So we're starting fresh here. And since we're starting fresh, I'm gonna jump into this level that I just mentioned, weirdly, because I think it's the level I've Temple Knight. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Chris. It was a Temple Knight. I couldn't remember. Tower Knight is one of the bosses. But yeah, my original class was Temple Knight back when I didn't know what I was doing, and you know, didn't know what class I should pick or how to spec a character. I guess I should show my stats. Not that I know what the fuck I'm doing with this character's stats either. I've just been, I guess, kind of increasing them all equally, but just whatever seemed like the stat I needed at the time. And I am using the Crescent Falchion that you can get early in the game. I didn't actually, like, I didn't look it up or anything. I just found it on my own, and that was pretty exciting because the thing about this Crescent Falchion is that it's unusual that it scales with magic. That's what the Crescent versions of the weapons do. They scale with your magic power. So it's extremely powerful sword for a magic class, obviously, because then it's, you know, you can keep leveling up your magic to increase your spells, and that's also increasing the melee damage you're doing with your sword, which is great. Except for any, since the extra damage it's doing is magic damage, it's not great against weapons with high it's not great against enemies with high magic defense. Oh great, that crystal lizard's gone. That's great. There was a crystal lizard over there, and I guess I could never get to it, and I guess I finally got it to run away enough times that it's gone now. I've had extremely bad luck with my crystal lizards on this run, which has been kind of a bummer. But that's just me and Demon Souls in general. Or I guess that is just Demon Souls, right? As I've been playing Demon Souls, I've been going back. I never watched all the way through, but I've been watching on Giant Bomb, Brad Shoemaker's playthrough of Demon Souls, kind of, been, getting into the Dark Souls mood by putting, or it's Demon Souls, Jesus. Yeah, so I've been playing Demon Souls while I watch Brad play Demon Souls, and I have to say, I think Brad's been doing a good job. You know, I don't have any complaints necessarily about the way he plays, but it's been real eye-opening to get an insight into like someone else's headspace that they go through when they're playing one of these games. I forgot about I forgot about equipping my antidote miracle instead of my heal miracle for this level, because it was extremely a poison level. But yeah, I mean, I would say I've actually been having much worse luck with the crystal lizards than Brad had in his playthrough, but he just absolutely lets the stress of the crystal lizards just like rack him mentally. Like he just goes full on tilt every time he finds a crystal lizard. And you know, I think that makes these games pretty tough. You know, they're already so hard. I think part of being successful at these games is often just practicing cool headspace and just not letting yourself get worked up. If you don't know the crystal lizard thing, oh boy. Oh fuck. These guys are the worst. These crystal lizard enemies are these little sparkly lizards that have really valuable stones that they drop if you kill them, and there's a whole sort of opaque system around how they spawn and stuff that I don't feel like explaining because I think most people know at this point. But suffice it to say, there are these rare enemies that yield valuable rewards that when you see one, if it escapes before you kill it, that it is permanently escaped in a sense. And you kind of have a limited number of chances at all the crystal lizards in the game. And it kind of ties to defeating bosses and stuff. So once you kill all the bosses and try your hand at getting the lizards, that's kind of all there is. But you know, the way I see it is like, you can't let that stuff get to you too much in a game like Demon's Souls, or you'll just never make it. Essentially, you know, like you just kind of have to give yourself over to the permanence of the crystal lizards and just tell yourself, you know, they wouldn't make the crystal lizards permanent to miss if you needed them to beat the game. You just kind of have to soldier on, and And you know, this is I was talking about Brad Shoemaker's playthrough. In fairness, it was in 2014. It was like, you know, 7 years ago. I think this was still back when Brad had a lot of like mental and emotional hang-ups around streaming. It was also interesting to see how much malice he would sort of unintentionally ascribe to like invading players. You know, in this game, other players can invade your world and try to kill you. And you know, it is definitely a mean-spirited act, right, to try to kill somebody else. But it's like, it's an established part of the game. It's part of Demon's Souls. You can kill other players, and other players will try to kill you. And Brad would always take it like really personally. Which makes sense because people would try to stream snipe them and stuff, but it was like, it was interesting to see, like, Demon's Souls is a you know, these Souls games, they try to get in your head, right? They're like, these mechanics are kind of set up to like feel oppressive on you, and you have to like do your best to just not let it get to you. But even then, it's been really getting to me. This game is extremely tough. I really should have just left my bloodstain and gone back and gotten my antidote spell, and I need to put the poison heal on my hotbar. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I have the Ring of Avarice, which is an awesome item that gives you like, seems like 40%, almost 40% extra souls when you kill an enemy, which is really good. But right now I'm gonna think I'm gonna put on my ring of strength so I can put on my heavier armor that I'm not carrying. All right, let's get out of here. Forget it. Oh yeah, I do have this poison resist ring. I should put that on. I forgot all. I'm forgetting all my things because I'm streaming, and this is why I started playing this game not streaming. Oh, actually, let's just. I always forget about this item. I almost never use my neck seal binding, which just lets you warp home and dump your souls, because I just never ever want to dump my souls. Da-da-da-da. Yes, I've been sticking with this Crescent Falchion. I've upgraded it a few times, but its upgrade materials are rare. And I've been like trying to do my best with other weapons. I think I just keep accidentally using up a bunch of resources upgrading a thing that's not really that worth upgrading, and now I have like these things. And I have like a sharp war scythe +3 and stuff. Like I just keep upgrading stuff, and nothing's really better than the Falchion. I probably won't find something I like more than a Crescent Falchion, though. I really am not a fan of its like just like the physical like its physical attack pattern. It's like it's pretty short range, and it's speaking of the Crystal Lizards, part of the reason I've had such a hard time with them is they're extremely hard to get with a Falchion. They're also really hard to get with like Soul Ray. So and I haven't found a compound longbow. I'll get out the gloom armor that I got from stupid desk. I got the gloom armor from killing Yurt, the Silent Chief, which I did. I didn't. When you meet him, it's, you know, it kind of does this every time you meet an NPC in Demon Souls, but you know, you meet Yurt and he looks real mean and he's trapped in a cage, and you let him out and you're like, I hope I'm doing the right thing by letting him out. I don't know, he seems kind of mean, but he says thanks and he says we'll meet again. That sounds good. But apparently he'll start killing all your other NPCs, which I didn't look up what Yurt's thing is intentionally, but I happened to come across it in a guide when I was looking up where to go in the level that he appears in. And the guide is like, by the way, you should kill him immediately. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I ran back as fast as I could and then killed Yurt and took his sweet armor. I think I have everything I need from here. Let's just take the rest of these lotuses. I only have a couple. I did good and saved all my demon souls, even though it seemed like they weren't going to be good for anything. But then I found what's his face, Frake, and he had some good spells for me, and I was like, oh sweet, here, have all my demon souls, take them all for these spells since they don't do anything else. And then I found like 2 more people that take your demon souls and give you cool spells, and I was like, oh, I should have waited. I see. I was a little hasty, but that's okay. I still did get some good stuff out of it, I think. I don't really remember what I got. I think I used up a demon soul to get the warding spell, which raises your defense a lot, but only for like 30 seconds. And I didn't realize it was going to be so brief, or I probably wouldn't have gotten it. But c'est la vie. Also,
God bless this brave.
I have not been putting many points into faith, since that's not a focus of my character, and it's been pretty rough that I still only have 1 slot. I guess I thought I was up to like 18 faith, but I am not. So, maybe I wanna. You know what? We're gonna go in here and grind souls to get like 2 levels, and I'm just gonna put them into faith to hopefully get another slot. And then I can have my heal spell and my antidote spell, which I think could have been 1 spell if I had known to hold on to the Wriggling Demon Soul. Though I think Wriggling Demon Soul got me the cool like fire spray spell. That one has its uses for sure. It's a weak rapid fire magic fire attack that I can do while running, which contrasts greatly with most of the magic spells in this game. Ow! That you can only do while standing still. This Grim Reaper gives me a lot of souls, but he's hard to kill. And he has all these infinitely spawning buddies, but they die when you kill the Grim Reaper. And that's basically, that's sort of my grind right now. It just honestly is, oh, I forgot to put on the Ring of Avarice. Oh my god. I just lost like 2,000 souls or something by doing that. It's not the most glamorous grind run, I'll be honest, but it is just honestly the best thing I have going right now. That Grim Reaper dies really easily at this point. I'm really used to how to kill him. It was so hard at first to me that I avoided this level quite a bit, but now I just kind of have that thing clocked. So I can run in, kill it, run back. You know, it's again kind of a pain in the butt, but low soul yield is kind of one of the biggest problems I have in the game right now. It's just been hard to level up because it's been hard to get souls, and this one is just hard to deny its usefulness. It's like 3 Reapers per level or something. We'll do 2 more Reapers. Welcome to Demon Souls. The true Demon Souls starts here. I didn't know the safer landing thing existed in this game. Once you get your dexterity to a certain level, it'll start massively reducing your fall damage from certain fall distances, like that. Like, I think that might have like actually killed me if I was like a level 1 character. And luckily I can finally just kill this Reaper in one stamina bar, basically. But only if my stamina bar is full, so I have to be pretty careful with that guy because he has a very dangerous spell and a really dangerous melee attack, so he's kind of dangerous at all distances. They definitely don't want to encourage you to run back after that guy. They do put him pretty far from the stone, but whatever. The one nice thing is at the second level of the Tower of Latria, the main enemy in that level, they will all drop like a soul that like the smallest possible soul that pops for 200. And it's not much, but it's at least a form of like permanent, you know, it's a permanent form of soul that you get from killing those enemies that you can't lose by dying. So you can make some sort of permanent progress towards collecting souls in that level, even if you keep dying, but it can still be pretty brutal. Yeah. Demon Souls is no joke. I know a lot of people that were like, yeah, once I finished Dark Souls, you know, I just went back and knocked Demon Souls out. You know, it was just so easy. You know, I was so good at the whole Souls thing by then that, you know, Demon Souls just wasn't really a problem. And that is just not the case for me, I will say. Hello? Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm busy. I emailed somebody who's running for city council and was like, we would like to put a lawn sign for you at your thing, at our house. Can you come give us a lawn sign? That would be great. I honestly almost thought about putting in the email, like, I'm a shy idiot. I don't want to talk to anybody. Sorry. You're like something like that. Like, I'm weird and autistic. I don't want to meet you. But of course I couldn't put that because that's a fucking weird thing to put in an email. Instead, I had to just hope that I wouldn't have to talk to them in person. And luckily they came while I was doing a game stream, which if you check the fine print is technically my job. So I'm working right now. These are the kinds of things I stress out about, having to say hello to somebody who I want to support politically. Okay. What are we doing? Leveling up. Do we have any other souls? We don't. Let's just go. Let's just get one more Reaper. You know? Just one more. It's such a quick and easy 5,000 souls. Who could say no? Yum, yum, yum. These delicious Reaper souls. It is so funny, like, how once you get, like, confident at killing an enemy in one of these games, it makes it look so easy. Like, you know, it turns out, like, you know, the way you beat the Grim Reaper is to, well, at least, like, in this case, like, I just want to conserve my stamina, so I don't want to be rolling when I don't need to, and I don't want to be running when I don't need to. And since I'm familiar with his patterns, I know when I can and can't do those things. And so it's like, it looks like, I'm like, this enemy's impossible. I finally figured out how to kill him. And what it looks like is how to kill him is walk up and hit him with a sword. But there's more to it than that. That's happening invisibly when you see that. Let me pull up YouTube chat just in case there's anyone in there. Could be. Let's level. Hello. 1 point of faith, please. Okay, great. That was what I wanted to see, which is confirmation that one more point of faith will get me a new miracle slot. That would be nice. But even so, I will take another stab at 5-2. Put on them poison resistance. You know what? Let's go all the way. Let's just become a human. And that way we don't have to wear the cling ring. And that way we can leave space for something else. Maybe the Ring of Great Strength. I think that'll be good because in this level, you have to fight those big stupid guys with the club, and there's the poison swamp, and you can't roll when you're in the poison swamp. And if you're stupid enough to try to roll, your character will just do this stupid animation where they kind of stand in place and look like they're doing a headbutt at nothing in front of them. And then you die because someone hits you with a giant club. And so I just want to like stack on my armor.
You have
basically.
a heart of gold.
Boop. Boop. But now, my equip load is higher. I was gonna say, I used to have to, when I had the Ring of Great Strength on, I would have to put on a less heavy head thingy, but that's not true anymore.
Hello again.
In fact, even, let's compare it to the Gloom helmet. I think, like, I decided it wasn't as good, but I don't remember why, so let me see.
You have a heart.
Dude. So, yeah, it has... Well, I think... What was it? Yeah, the Gloom armor has really good bleed, poison, and plague resistances, and I think it all had, like, slightly lower defense stats, and so I kept this one piece, and this was like my one bit of balancing. I didn't want to go full on the Gloom thing, and I don't think it has... Does it have set bonuses? Am I, like, losing something by not putting on this helmet? I forget. I don't think so. So, yeah.
Hello
I'm
again.
good for now. I do think the helmet I'm wearing is really lame. This one is like the female version of this helmet, and it's like this weird bucket hat. I think the male version is like this helmet. It's like the Demon Souls iconic helmet. It's that helm up there that is like the icon for the equipment screen. It's like that one. But I don't get that one because I'm a girl. That's fine. I usually don't like full face helmets in these games. I know that's a lot of people were like, it's really dumb that there's no full face helmets for the female characters in this game. Oh no, I'm not in this game. I'm thinking of like Monster Hunter, and that's true, but I don't care about them. I have antidote. Oh, I want to get rid of Fireball. It sucks. That was another thing. I wasted my Dragon God Soul to get the Fireball spell because I was like, oh man, if it takes the Dragon God Soul, it must be pretty good spell. It also takes up 2 spell slots. It must be awesome. It's not that good. At least it doesn't feel 2 spell slots good. You know, I can take out Fireball and give myself like Fire Spray and something else. But maybe none of those things are good. Warding. Any suggestions in the chat? Hey chat, what spells do you like when you play Demon's Souls? Demon's Souls. I will... Let's just take all these. We'll take the lower level protection spell that only needs 1 slot. I don't know if I'll actually use it or not, but we'll see. All right. Oh, I needed more arrows. Whoops. So many things to think about in a Souls game. What? Oh my gosh. You know, now and now why am I choosing to stream myself going to the level that I have the least experience with out of all the levels that I'm currently stuck on? I genuinely don't know. Anyways, this is a poison swamp. If I'm in the water for too long, I'll get poisoned. And I think you actually have to, like, I think the poison meter still works the way it does in Dark Souls, where, like, it'll fill up and then you have to wait for it to drain before you're, like, actually safe from poison again. Because if I'll just, like, step out of the water but don't wait a long enough time and step back into the water, I'll just get poisoned. And they have these little floaty things to encourage you to not stand around. They slowly walk towards you, float towards you, and then they try to impale you with spikes. So I want to run straight through, but at the end, like straight ahead of me, is an island that has one big guy with a club surrounded by 3 little guys with clubs, and they're not fun to fight. But I keep trying to come around from the right through the poison swamp, and then I end up getting owned by the fact that I can't roll in the swamp. So maybe the idea is, maybe the thing to do is stop trying to go around the outside and just go through the middle like the game is asking you to, and maybe I'll be fine. There's my blood stain out there, but if I remember, it was only like 300 souls. I don't really think it's worth deviating from my course to try to get that. And these little dead thingies will slow you down. Ugh, this is brutal. I'm just gonna take the poison. I don't want to aggro the big guy. I've been kind of going through phases of my Demon Souls play. I just realized like that was the first soul ray I think I've shot since in this stream so far, and I think it's because there was I was totally out of the water. That was bullshit. I tried to roll and it wouldn't let me roll. That was very dumb. Anyways, there were times when I've felt like I am dying too much because I'm trying to rely too much on my magic and I'm getting into trouble. And so recently I've been trying to focus more on melee attacks, and now maybe I'm focusing on melee to the detriment of my magic. Who knows? Well, that was fun. We died. Great. I also have this. I have lots and lots of rings, but honestly, like they all sound really good, but none of them are good enough to beat like Cling Ring and Avarice and Ring of Avarice, basically. And then maybe like the health and MP regen rings. after that. Though, like, the fragrant ring to regenerate MP was crucial for a long time for me, and at this point I'm just kind of using so much magic that the low rate of regeneration on the ring isn't worth not having, like, the Ring of Avarice on, for example, or in this case the Ring of Poison Resistance. But let me look at my equipment burden. I can fit ooh. No. I have to keep my equipment burden under 50%. I already have the Gloom Gauntlets on. Yeah, oh well. Poison in this game isn't so terrible. Like, it doesn't do that much damage to you, but it also halves the effectiveness of your healing items while you're poisoned. So that's the real detriment of being poisoned. I don't know. So I mentioned this on the last episode, but I'm playing on PS3, but I'm hooked up to the fan server called the Archstones, that basically is like a fully functional Demon Souls server, and then some, because it allows you, it emulates like the world tendency thing, just like the Demon Souls server is supposed to. But it also just lets you, if you want to, instead of going with the server global tendency, instead you just want to be able to manually set your own tendency so that you can just do the game content you want to do. That is also an option on the Archstones, which is pretty cool. Though of course it's not for me. I'll be sticking with global tendency, of course, because I have honor. I'm gonna try... What am I gonna try? I'm gonna try hanging back and shooting. And, obviously that worked, but now I'm poisoned, and I have to fight this, and my magic is gone. Except it's not, but, Come on! And the bummer about a victory over this enemy is that there's a bunch more of these in the level, and they totally just respawn every time you kill them, or every time you die, or whatever. They're not like a special permanently dead enemy or anything. Yeah, this is Demon Souls. Oh, these enemies are great for the fire spray, because is I can kill them in 2 fire sprays, which is only 2 MP each. That's only 4 MP compared to my soul ray, which is 15 MP. It's quite a bit. And that's kind of why I don't have the... I might... If I didn't have fire spray, I might choose to bring both soul ray and the other one, soul arrow. But since fire spray already kind of serves a purpose as like a low MP cost, low damage spell like soul arrow, but has the added benefit of being rapid fire, and I can move while I do it, which is sick as hell. I can even run while do it, like I can hold down the circle button and fire and literally fire. So it's pretty cool. You know, it has its limited uses, but beware of the horde of foes ahead. I assume they mean the flies. Indeed. Though, oh, you know, one problem I've been having with this fan server, and I know this, it's hard to know. I genuinely don't know if this is a bug or if this is just what's happening, is that everywhere I go, you know, I find lots and lots of messages, and the messages have, you know, a decent number of ratings. Like, people are definitely finding these and interacting with them, as I am. But I left a bunch of messages, all of which I thought were useful and helpful, and I literally have not received one single message recommendation from any of them, including ones where I'm like, please recommend this, which, like, every message I've found that says like, please recommend this message, because you get healing when someone recommends your message. So there's a message you can place down that literally just says, please recommend this, so that I can be healed. And every time I find one of those, it has like 60 likes. But, you know, I put down a couple and I got 0 likes, and I'm just wondering, like, is that a problem with the server? Like, is it just not recording the recommendations I'm getting for some reason? I don't get it. Like, very strange. It just seems like all the messages that I find are all getting interacted with, except the ones that I'm leaving behind, and I don't understand why that is. Because there's definitely people playing the game. Like, I'm always finding new messages, seeing ghosts of people running around. I even got invaded by one player, only one, but we did have an epic battle, and I managed to win, so that was really exciting and satisfying. Geez, where the hell are we? I was just kind of trotting along, kind of spacing out and babbling, because, you know, I'm on a stream and that's how you do. And then suddenly remembered, oh, right, this isn't... Yeah, I didn't die and go back to the beginning. This is a new spot. I've been here before, I just don't remember anything about it, so I should definitely be careful. Do they? They must. Why would they say it? They didn't. Oh, right. Okay. I can see the glowy purple thing. And this, I think I'm going to have to fight another one of those big, tall jerks with the big clubs. But he has a friend that follows him around and does poison magic. Unless I can shoot him. Oh, what? Oh no, there was 2 of them. Please just only aggro one. No! No, get out of there! Oof. Okay. Well, clearly the tough thing about those guys is they don't flinch at all. Pretty tough to aim the spells, but I've kind of gotten the hang of it at this point. So I don't know if the bow thing works. I haven't really tried it because I am rarely using a bow in this game, but I think you can like aim somewhere specifically with the bow and then switch to your spell and cast the spell and it'll just go to the same spot that you were aiming at with your bow. Unless that is a different Souls game, like that might be Dark Souls, I don't know. So now we just have our little stupid jerk with his poison magic who's gonna get got. Oh my god. Oh, okay, like he seems to run in a zigzag pattern. What a jerk. No! Oh, he was really winding up for it, and I whiffed my shot. Also, this magic falchion, also the crescent falchion restores my MP also, which is another kind of another reason to leave my MP regen ring behind. They do stack together, but at least I have some regen without it. Wow, look at that, an item. That means someplace I haven't been yet, potentially. I see those slugs, though. I see those damn slugs. Oh, we could check out the protection spell. I'm not expecting much from it. Oh, there's a person, though. Maybe this... Hello.
Please buy another. For the poor child. The poor child.
What about the poor child? Is there a 30-second explanation of world tendency? For those of us who have no idea what that means, there sure is. And I'll give that to you in just a moment after I check this shop's items. Ooh, right. I wanted to buy these and I kept... Ooh, that's the Temple Knight stuff. Okay. What would be interesting is if I could get a helm that's like less heavy than the fluted one, or well, whatever. Slightly hard leather boots.
Finish you.
I'm like looking at the weights of them because, you know, mostly I'm picking gear by weight a lot of the time, you know, because it's so crucial to keep yourself under 50% equipment burden so that you can roll like this instead of when you're wearing too much heavy armor and then instead you roll like this. Black. So let me take a look at what I've got. Alright. Whoop! Sorry about your barrel.
Please buy.
I'm not buying you another barrel. Rotten arrows, huh? A unique arrow with a septic arrowhead. Causes the areas grazed on the target to rot off. That's rough. Alright. Okay, I can afford the boots and the mail, so I'll take both of those.
Finished already. I only want my dear boy to...
Okay. So, world tendency. What this means, it was a system that was meant so that it's kind of like it's a stat that sits in the background of the game server that all players are contributing to together. And so world tendency is the current level is determined by how people are playing the game, and each of the 5 levels in the game, I think later there's a 6th one, have a tendency, and it goes from pure black to pure white, and it can be anywhere in between. And so here on my world tendency menu, don't be concerned if this doesn't make sense. It doesn't really make sense to anybody. All you can see, the levels are all kind of glowing with like a faint reddish light, and that means pure white. So these levels are all basically at pure white, and the difference between white and black, basically what it means is all of these levels in the game have like 3 slightly different versions of themselves. There's the white version of the level, the neutral version of the level, and the black version of the level. And when tendency is white, that will usually mean things like there's like enemies will drop less valuable items, but enemies will be weaker. There will be slightly fewer enemies. In some cases, like for example, right, and some obstacles or gates will be removed. So there are some parts of a level where it'll just be like there's a locked door there when the world tendency is black, but when world tendency is white, you can go there and the door will be open. Or like that big dragon that's guarding the treasure will be gone. That's literally a thing that happens in one of the levels when the tendency is white. And the tendencies of the worlds are made more white when a player defeats a boss, and they're made more black when a player dies. And this plays into Demon Souls kind of like intentionally sort of like I guess player unfriendly mechanics or something, because the more players die, the harder the game gets, which it sounds counterintuitive. It's like the worse people are doing, the harder the game becomes, but that is sort of that is the brutal nature of Demon Souls. And so when they finally shut the game servers down, it can make the game feel kind of empty, because even though world tendency is this sort of weird, mysterious mechanic that is kind of hard to really even understand or interact with, but it does feel like the game is missing something when there's no more game server. So it's great that the Archstone's fan server exists, and it even works with an emulator as well. But of course, there's now the PS5 version of Demon Souls, so that one exists. Though I have to say, on the previous stream one, we were talking about like my decision to not play the remake of that game and just stick with the original, like the original visuals and the original design and whatever. And I had kind of said like, this is no real judgment on the new visuals of Demon Souls on PS5, because I've seen it a little bit and it does genuinely look pretty great. But I saw a little bit more of it, and it like there were definitely artistic choices made with that remake that I just weren't for me. Like, I don't appreciate it kind of thing. Like in this one, when you fight the Flame Lurker, he's in this area that's it's just kind of like a cave with a sort of like Greco-Roman looking like doorway in the back of the room. And when you see this arena and admittedly it is plain looking, but that's kind of like the style that Demon Souls is kind of doing. It's plain looking, but when you see the remake version, it is just like it's so funny to call it generic, because it's not generic compared to like cave with a Greco-Roman archway in the corner, but it's like everything. It basically looks like Sauron's. Like Sauron's armor in the Lord of the Rings movie. Imagine if like an entire room was that. It's like everything looks like volcanic glass that was carved, and it's like the doorway now is no longer just like some Greco-Roman columns and whatever and some bricks. Now it's like it's sculpted out of volcanic glass and kind of looks like a monster that wants to eat you or something a little bit. And it's just like, it's so much. It's like, why did we need to... It just seemed like a strange choice. No! Fuck. I got too haughty about nitpicking video games, and I got. How has playing offline been for you? I haven't been playing offline. Or do you mean off over the stream? Which offline are we talking about? Wow, that was a bummer. We're gonna have to redo that. But hey, it's Demon Souls, so that's kind of how it goes. Piper, I had, sorry, I guess you missed it because I had talked about it a bit earlier, but I'm actually, yeah, the servers for the PS3 version of Demon Souls did eventually get shut down, although they did end up staying up for several more years than they originally said they were going to because the game was so popular. But yeah, the servers are finally offline, but there's a fan server called the Archstones that you can connect your PS3 to. And you can just play Demon Souls like normal, and it's really great. Basically, all you have to do... It works in an emulator too, but on PS3, it's just like when you go to set up your internet connection, it asks if you want to, like, put in some... You know, somewhere where you can enter an IP address. You just type in the IP address of this fan server, and then I assume it means all the other PSN stuff you do doesn't work, but you can play Demon Souls. Actually, that's not true, because I even was still able to go on the PSN store and buy PSN games like normal, so I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure if it does anything to my PS3 besides let me play Demon Souls on the fan server, but maybe if I tried to play a different online PS3 game, it would like not let me connect to the servers or something. Yeah, there's tons of messages all over the fan server, so it totally feels alive in that way. I haven't had many people invade me when I was in my... Damn it! I realized my mistake as soon as I made it. Get out of there! Run, run, run. Got too close, aggroed big guy. No fun. And I've only been in, even though I'm not a person who avoids playing in human form because I am petrified of invaders. So I haven't been avoiding it for that reason, but I've only been invaded one time. So there's not a ton of people looking to invade you, but I don't think that's something that's gonna get most people down. I think that's not really a thing they're looking for. But I was invaded once, and we had an epic battle that lasted like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But I eventually took them down. It was satisfying. We were fighting on a big spiral staircase in the Tower of Latria. Well, I lost my souls. I lost the souls I was going back for. Oh, you know what? And my inventory is full of all that heavy armor that I bought, so I should go get rid of that. Because that, if I keep that in my... it doesn't affect my roll speed because I don't have it equipped. It's just in my inventory. But your inventory can still fill up just in normal, like. So if I don't get rid of those, I'll go try to pick up another item, and it'll be like, you can't, your inventory's full. But then instead of putting the item back, it will drop the item on the ground, which means the item will permanently disappear if I warp out of the world. So then it's like, well, shit, now how do I get out of this world with only leaving behind items I don't care about but are still heavy? I have a lot of shards of Dark Moonstone. Do-do. Buy arrows. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, it's still over half though. Wow.
Hello,
I think I'm gonna go to a different area.
you have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Yeah, let's go try to fight the boss. The problem was I was burning tons of health items trying to beat this boss, and so I didn't want to just keep throwing myself at it. It's kind of the nerve-wracking thing about this game. I know some people like the healing system where it's just single-use items, because they say like, oh, you can grind and collect many of them. And I guess that's true, but I really just like Dark Souls 1, where you just always spawn with your maximum amount of healing items, and then you just know that you have to learn to beat the enemy with that many healing items, instead of always wondering, was the problem that I didn't have enough healing items? Or should I, when you're fighting a boss and you take a ton of damage, it's like, well, should I use more healing items on this boss? Like, am I just throwing good healing items after bad at this point? Yeah. I find the healing item system in this game is more stressful to me than in Dark Souls. I would much rather just know I can have 6 potions or whatever. I guess that's not technically true in Dark Souls, because you're like upgrading your number of Estus flasks and stuff like that. These monstrosities. Yeah. So, there used to be a big, gross enemy, monster-y looking thing that was hanging in the middle of this thing, and it was stopping me from climbing up the tower, and I had to go on a whole epic quest that involved taking an elevator down hundreds of feet to the floor, and the floor is a swamp of blood. That was a bummer. But there was a sweet ring in there, and I got it. And basically, this level's huge and confusing, and you have to run all over it to get through it and to drop the big monster down. But I finally dropped the big monster down, So now I think I can kind of just walk up to the end of the game. Or the end of this level. Not the end of the game. Oh, right. This thing. There is a really not cool mind flare on this staircase. Or at least they're supposed to be. Yeah, there they are. Oh, is that how close they get? That's... okay. Maybe like hide here, wait for it to turn around. Well... oh, it's that painful Souls question. Do I just be patient? You know, this is why this is a hard game to stream. Because if I'm playing by myself, the answer is I just stand here and wait for the Mind Flayer to walk all the way back down the stairs, and then stop, and then turn around. And then when they turn around, I run up behind them and start shooting them. And on the stream, I'm like, no, I should just run. I'm sure if I just run up on them, it's fine. I'm sure I can just, it'll be fine. And I shouldn't do that. Because it won't be fine. I'll just get fucked. Because these things are extremely deadly, and so you want to put yourself in a position where you can just stun lock them until they die. You don't want to give them a chance to fight back, because things are just going to go really bad. And like for that person. Yeah, like that. It is kind of funny playing through Demon Souls now and seeing... is there someone behind me? I don't... no. Seeing... How many things in Dark Souls are like straight echoes of things that were in this game? Like, in Dark Souls, there's the boss where you have to fight 2 gargoyles at once, and this one is like a really similar fight called the Man-Eater, where you're fighting one, and then you're fighting one difficult boss, and then once it's like 2/3 dead, a second one shows up. Extremely fun. Not this. Not that one. Dude, like many... Maybe I'll just want that one. Because this enemy, I'm trying to think, it's like mostly physical. It has some magic attacks, but maybe I'll just put on this one. Maybe I'll just put on the better armor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm smelling fresh with that Old Spice. Obviously. And which is more valuable than the fresh spice, which is why you never see that at the supermarket. It's just too cheap. Let's just hang out and refill that MP meter. I've got nowhere to be. But get that sword back out. Put on the ring that will get you back the MP. Come on now. So much preparation for a boss that will kill me in 2 seconds. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. This thing. Oh. Okay. I mean, if you're just gonna stand there, oh no. Like we're just about ready for our second friend to show up. No! Ah! Like I literally like got killed because I was I thought when you get them that low on health, they do a thing where they like stand still for a second and like get enraged and more powerful. So I was like expecting them to go into that thing. And they didn't. But we didn't. I think I did pretty well and didn't waste any items really, so it's fine. These gargoyles are up here. Like, I used to waste a lot of MP by shooting them with Soul Ray. But it's easier to just like, it's less resource intensive to like lure them out to attack them. But sometimes it's a little annoying because they kind of do like a, you know, the thing of the statue thing of not moving when you're looking at them at first. But only sometimes. It's kind of hit or miss when they decide to do that. And these weird, creepy slug crab scorpion things with the screaming faces, they go into a big dramatic animation where they split in half after you take down half their health. And so I learned that it was easy. You're like more consistent with beating them without taking damage if you pause for a second while they do their flip out animation before you start trying to attack them again. Because even though I could kill them in 3 or 4 hits, I would sometimes try to run in, get 4 hits really quickly, but like hits 3 and 4 wouldn't go right because like the thing would like jump out of the way when it after it took it the first 2 hits or something. The only thing I don't like about dying against this boss is I have to do the Mind Flayer bit again, which is honestly kind of the bigger bummer. I don't remember where I can stop though, so we'll find out together if this is a safe spot or not. Oh yeah. Old Spice, that's good. I need that. It says behind you, and I remember Like, I thought I remembered seeing that. Oh, I mean, they meant there's treasure behind you, like that kind of behind you. Because there was a item up there. Yeah. Let's see. Any other changes we can think of making? I can try casting protection on myself at the start of the fight, but I bet it will only last like a few seconds. I don't know if it'll do anything. Let's go. He didn't do that at all. I forgot about that attack. Ooh, I'm targeting the tail. That's something. I should cut that thing's tail off. Yeah! What did I do to you? That seems good. There's probably something awesome you can't do anymore. I just killed myself. Yay! Well, that changes a lot now that I know that I can target and remove the tail quite easily. It's probably too much to hope for that tail was what, like, would send it into its rage mode or something. That will probably still happen, but it would be cool if it didn't. Though, if the snake does that crazy sonic blast thing, that would be awesome if I could stop it from doing that. Yeah, so definitely had some dark times in this level, and not just because of the color palette. It's been tough to get through. It is it is almost an uncharacteristic kindness of this game to have this level designed around a shortcut to the boss. Though, you know, Demon Souls and Dark Souls will totally do that kind of thing, I think, more often than people give it credit for. Like, they aren't only just the most brutal possible choices for everything, you know, like, they will do the thing where the boss is extra hard, so they give you a shortcut to the boss, or the level is extra hard, so they make sure that the boss isn't too hard at the end of it, you know, like that sort of thing. Like, more difficult bosses tend to have easier levels behind them, and that sort of thing. Not always. A lot of the time. Ooh, it's getting pretty close. Getting a little close. It's all about, the thing about this magic spell is it's all about the lock-on, because you can't aim it manually, you can only aim it where you're locked on, essentially. But it has a pretty short lock-on range, so the whole time I'm like running behind this enemy, I'm trying to lock on to it as soon as I get into range of it, because the lock-on range is like the same as its awareness range, so as soon as I'm close enough to lock onto it, it knows I'm there and it turns around. But also, you don't want to panic too much. You start like hammering on the lock-on button, and then you do that horrible thing of locking on and then unlocking on and then locking on again and then going, oh no, and unlocking again. Gets back to that thing about not panicking. Speaking of manually aiming and the difficulty thereof. Ugh. Ooh. The tail, the tail. Yeah. Oop, 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 oop. Oh no, oh no, kill it, kill it, kill it, the tail. It did, it saved it from going into overdrive. Oh my god, this changes everything, including my life. I haven't even gotten the second one to show up. What if the tail calls the second one? What if I stop the second one from coming by cutting off the tail? I'm getting ahead of myself. Could happen though. They could do it. It could happen. Come on, you big baby. I know, you don't like when I look at you. The real Kel from Mystery Men over here. Two hits, pause, second hit, or third hit rather. This is just like when Vegeta cuts Gohan's tail off. Yeah, I guess it totally is exactly like that, isn't it? Wait, no, Piccolo cuts Gohan's tail off. Because Piccolo kidnaps Gohan to train him in the woods and discovers his thing about him. And oh wait, no, no, no! Piccolo blows up the moon. the obvious response. Sorry, in Dragon Ball Z. In Dragon Ball, there are some characters that have monkey tails, and the characters with monkey tails turn into giant monkeys when they see a full moon. So you can stop this by removing their tail, or or alternatively, you could destroy the moon. Should we get cocky and try to run up on this guy melee style? I think we should. Oh, bad idea. Very bad idea, honestly. Terrible. I got away with that one. And I got fresh spice for my avarice. Okay. Nope. Oop. No, no, no. Did I get my blood stain? I don't remember. It's brutal. At least he killed me before I could use a full moon grass. Ah! Come on, idiot. Oh, I don't have my heal spell. It's fine. Oop. Oop. So it's tough to heal against this boss. It's not the hardest boss to dodge, but its like recovery time to when it starts attacking you again is just shorter enough than most bosses that, you know, normally you can just like dodge out of the way of a boss's attack and then eat an herb and you're fine. This one, maybe you want to start doing 2 dodges and then a grass or something. The old spice must flow. Do 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 do. Here we are. Old Spice. Go full moon grass. Ah! I seem to be getting myself into trouble by trying to use so many soul rays at the start of the fight, but it's hard not to because there was that one time where he like stood still and let me do it 6 times in a row, and it's like hard to not, you know, try to get that going. What's your deal exactly? See, I tried to do all 3 attacks and I whiffed on the 3rd one because its animation moved it back out of the way. That's what happens in Demon Souls. We try to ignore the lessons you've learned. It's not gonna work. You know, like I think like my past 3 deaths I haven't used any healing items, and that's pretty much all I care about. and Old Spice. Oh no, oh no! Oh no! Wow. That could have been so bad for me. I mean, not any worse than things have been going, I suppose, but... Okay. Okay. The tail's not coming off so easy this time. No! Ugh, that wasn't the direction I wanted to dodge. Wow, that was such a quick follow-up. Brutal. I still don't understand you. Still don't understand the logic behind why you do what you do. Maybe if I don't get it this time, maybe I'll go work on a different level or something. That's not even how that's supposed to work. Fuck you. You don't... Okay. And, yeah, that's why those things are dangerous. Dude, seriously? Good jerk. Nice. Alright, hopefully this will be a little bit more manageable, maybe. Come on, why did I do that? Should have unlocked. It's tough, you gotta fight him on a bridge. I don't know. Should we keep going? I guess we should. I feel like I'm like making progress in fits and starts, but I feel like I'm getting closer, so I guess I should just keep going. Alright, forget you. Can let me know if you want to fight. Wow, that one did a weird thing too. That's the one up there that drops on my head. Oops. And, you know, I think this is, it's the kind of, I had been talking earlier about, how I had been having trouble with not wanting to play Demon's Souls off stream because I felt like I had committed to like playing through the whole game on the stream, but just found that like this is a tough thing to stream solo, because, you know, here I'm just fighting the same I'm just running the same route over and over and over again, and when you're doing it, you know, yourself on your own time, you can just kind of zone out, put on a podcast or something, and just kind of do it. But when you're streaming, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like you're letting everyone down by forcing them to just watch you do the same thing over and over again. That's just kind of the game. sure not afraid of that Mind Flayer anymore, though. You know, you just kind of like lock in that strategy and you just kind of get them. Wow, I can't be let down by you anymore, so don't worry. Ooh, yeah, all right. This seems good. Whoa. Well, now we know it doesn't stop him from doing that one. This is it's such a difficult arena to dodge roll in because, for obvious reasons, you don't want to fall off the bridge. Jesus. It doesn't help that this guy totally ignores gravity. Like, if he just charges off the bridge, he's like, whatever, I charged off the bridge, I don't give a shit. I did actually find he was having a really hard time hitting me with that sonic boom thing when he was like off center from the door and I was really close to it because it kept getting caught on the geometry of the door. Oh, there's the second one. God damn it. Oh man, this is gonna go so bad. Oh, I have no magic juice. No. 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 Ah, man, the man-eaters, they're just relentless. The nice thing about these enemies is that, I had said this earlier, but every time you kill them, they drop one of these souls. And what you can use that for is, if you're not familiar with the game, is that you can pop those items open later to give you a little boost of souls. And the reason that's more useful than the typical way of just getting souls directly from killing the enemy is that, you drop your souls when you die, but any of the soul items that you have in your inventory, you don't lose. So every time I kill one of these, I get like 288 souls from killing them, but I also get an extra 200 in item form that I won't lose even if I die, which is nice. Scott, I saw your, okay, well, Scott, your Twitch chat messages are the only Twitch chat messages I missed. Yeah, I had been keeping up with it. There's not that many people on Twitch today. I didn't tweet this, so it just makes sense that more people would find this on YouTube, because if you're watching one of our YouTube videos and we're live, I think it's like, hey, they're live, or something like that. We just have more YouTube subscribers. it's tough because when you're shooting with magic, you want to back up so that you're like leading the enemy forward, right? You want to keep adding more distance between you and them so that you can get more time to shoot the magic. But like I talked about earlier, the magic is basically useless once you break lock on. So one of the biggest mistakes that you'll make a lot, if you're me, is you'll be doing that thing. You'll be backing up while you shoot magic, and then you back up too far, it breaks the lock on, and then you're not hitting the enemy anymore, and then they have a chance to suck your face off. You know, if that's their thing. And some of us should be so lucky to have our faces sucked off. Wow, switch weapons anytime, jerk. Whoop. That's a good thing to know. These pillars block those sonic booms also, so I can kind of stand in between these and kind of miss them, hopefully. Not like that, though. I want a PS5 so I can experience this game. I don't have a PS5 and I'm experiencing this game. Okay. Here's a mistake we've been making. I mean, not really, but here's something I thought. While I'm running up to the boss, I should switch out the Cling ring for the Avarice ring so that I get extra souls in exchange for a smaller health bar. But I can take it because I'm a pro. I'm like esports or whatever. Now instead of 288 souls, it will give me 345 souls. That's not... It's a small boost. I guess that it's not really a 40% boost like I had said before. But it's more than nothing. Ooh. I finally had to bust out the air conditioner yesterday. It's getting hot in Massachusetts. Speaking of heat though, actually, that was another reason I couldn't stream Demon Souls for a while this year was my PS3 was getting too hot because of all the dust inside of it. I thought I was headed for some kind of overheating error. Like, you know, everyone these days is talking about their PS3's thermal paste or whatever. I thought maybe that was the problem. I mean, I could still do to replace the thermal paste at some point, but you know, for example, I was, you know, the PS3 fans were kicking up to full speed after like a few minutes of playing Final Fantasy IX, the PlayStation 1 game. You know, like that is not supposed to be pushing the PS3 system to great heats. And so I took it apart, not as much as you can. I didn't get into the motherboard because it's kind of constructed in a weird way, but I got out as much dust as I could from that thing, and considering its age and how much I've used it, it didn't have nearly as much dust inside of it as I expected, but luckily I all I did was blow dust out, and I was convinced it would do nothing, but it actually made a surprisingly big difference. I've actually will sometimes, you know, I just heard the fans kick up on the PS3 about a minute ago, but sometimes playing this game, I've actually heard the fans kick down, which, you know, is a great sign. It actually means the cooling system of the PS3 is cooling it. What else we got going on here? Fresh spice. Okay. That was quick. Whoa! Don't do that. Don't do that either. Whoa! Total bullshit. Yes! Now all I have to do is do it again, a second time in a row. It's fine. This one actually looks different. Like tried to perch on one of those columns, it just like didn't work. Huh. I don't know this thing's patterns really, because I haven't had much time to fight it. If it has different patterns than the other one, I don't really know. Yay! Death, death, death. Death for you. Oh, come on. Oh, it's looking good. I don't want to jinx it, but oh no, no, don't jinx it. You jinxed it. No! I can't believe I said that. Why did I say that? Okay. It's time for a couple minute break so that I can run the air conditioner really high for a couple minutes to bring down the heat in this room. 2, smoke some weed. And then 3, continue playing this game and destroy the man-eaters. Boop-a-doo. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Or, you know, slightly longer than that. Don't be a dick about it. Oh, hello. I'm back, sort of. You know, uh-oh, I have to plug in my laptop before it dies. Hang on. Hello, I'm back. You know, on the previous episode of this series, when Keith was on, we were talking about, I was talking about that quote that had gotten passed around years ago about the dignity that the designer, the director Miyazaki had or whatever. And I found that quote. It wasn't, I said I couldn't remember who exactly the quote was from. It was from Miyazaki, the game director, not like the creature designer. He was talking about his approval process or you know, his own sort of like little personal foibles that he brings to his art approval process when it comes to these games. And this is from like the Dark Souls art book or something that got put out. It was some kind of, well, there's no context. There's like a clip of a scan that was passed around, and it says, Otsuka, what are some examples of traits that you try to keep in your games while still pursuing your own unique design style? Keep in mind, I think this was translated from Japanese, so the word dignity here, I don't even know if it might not, you know, there might not have been it might not be the perfect word for it. But anyways, Miyazaki says, most people don't believe me when I say this, but a certain kind of refinement, elegance, and dignity are very important to me. I'll usually tell the designers that flat-out, grotesque, or splatter-type designs will not get past me. This has everything to do with my own personal sensibilities, and it is something that I apply to every design that I approve. It's a little hard to describe if you were to ask me, well, what do you mean by dignity? I guess the best answer I can provide is right here in this book, in every design you will see within these pages. My idea of dignity is something that I pursue with every project I work on, and not just Dark Souls. And this is someone else, presumably, who worked on the game. Waragai says, I remember when I was... So this is the quote I was talking about. It's Waragai talking about Miyazaki. He says, I remember when I was drawing the undead dragon, I submitted a design draft that depicted a dragon swarming with maggots and other gross things. Miyazaki handed it back to me saying, this isn't dignified. Don't rely on the gross factor to portray an undead dragon. Can't you instead try to convey the deep sorrow of a magnificent beast doomed to a slow and possibly endless descent into ruin? So that's the quote. It's a great quote, right? And it kind of illustrates like, you know, the thought put into a lot of, you know, the different design aspects of this game, and it is not like a level of scrutiny that isn't given to other games, but you know, because the design of these games is like so noteworthy, it's why I'm not interested in playing the remake, right? Because like this is exactly the sort of thing, like this sort of intangible something, is exactly what seems to be missing when you look at the Blue Point visuals. Like, they're beautiful visuals, but I think Rob Zachney put it on the Waypoint podcast. It calls to mind, like, talented professionals showing a command of different fantasy styles. That is to say, like, it's a lot of extremely competent work that doesn't seem to have much going on beyond we made a pretty art, right? Like, that's what, like, when I get to the lava glass arena where you fight the Flame Lurker in the remake, well, I haven't gotten there because I haven't played the game. I'm only looking in game videos on YouTube. It's just like, you see this like lava glass thing, and it is this like type of like visual irony or something that is like only existent in modern games, where it is at once extremely elaborate and detailed and seems to have a lot of character to it. Like I said, it evokes like the suit of armor that Sauron wears in The Lord of the Rings. So it's like, it's very detailed, but it is like this generic version of detailed that we've seen again and again and again since that suit of armor, basically. So it has this very strange quality to it of the bits of the PS5 version of this game that I've seen, where it just like, it feels at once like it seems really competent. It like, I don't know how to describe it. What I mean is, it looks beautiful, but it's still somehow, it's beautiful and detailed, but somehow really generic in like a indescribable way that makes me wander into the path of a mind flayer instead of paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. When you start out in Boletaria Palace, the whole thing, the outer area, the first level that you go to, the first two levels, they're extremely decrepit and they're inhabited mostly by zombies, and it gives the impression of like a totally abandoned place other than monsters. And then the further you get in, it seems like the like less and less destroyed the structures become, and like the less and less tattered the banners become, and the more and more like seemingly human and cogent the enemies become. In a way that I'm not really sure like what they're getting at with that, but it's definitely something I've been noticing in this game as I'm playing through World 1. And I just bring that up because I looked at some gameplay videos of the later parts of Boletaria Palace in the remake, and it was notable because it looked absolutely gorgeous. Except, and like things were much more overgrown and stuff in a way that made the original just kind of look like a generic brick structure. But in the remake, it was like really nice. There was all these beautiful vines crawling all over everything, and it was really cool. It would just, the only thing that struck me about it was like, it looked really decrepit and overgrown, like I said, and the buildings looked like they were falling apart and stuff. And I was like, well, isn't that the opposite of what was happening visually in the original? Because you get to this part and everything kind of looks newer and less destroyed than the rest of the level that you've seen so far. But then again, I haven't seen those parts of the remake, so maybe they're just even more busted or something. I don't know. I'm extremely weird about remakes. For me, it's less about how beautiful the game is and just more about like thinking about the designer's intentions, and that just becomes a muddier interaction when it's a remake, when it's someone else's interpretation of an original team's work. And also, this game doesn't need a remake, so I don't know. Just play old games. Have fun looking at old games. Okay. No more pretentious pontificating about beautiful remakes of games. why the Dark Souls, or why the Demon Souls remake isn't as gorgeous as you thought. Finally, someone brave enough to take down the work of these hard-working game developers. Yeah, whatever. I don't mean it. It's nothing against the people at Bluepoint. I think they honestly do great work. It's just more against the concept of remaking Demon Souls as opposed to just porting Demon Souls. You know, just like spend that, how, you know, let Bluepoint make their own game. How about that, right? Like, I know that's just essentially not what Bluepoint exists to do. I think maybe they do make original games. I don't know, but Bluepoint has been remaking games forever. They were like I think they were like an HD remaster house. And so I guess they started out doing those original ports, and I guess they've upgraded to being allowed to make their own visuals. And they seem to make good remasters and good remakes and whatever. There's nothing against them. Just oh no. Oh, I tried to get out of there. Nagano M in the chat saying that they think the Dignity translation is probably a poor translation. Yeah, wireframe wife saying, why remake something it's already made? I mean, yeah, that's like really my point, right? It's like, yeah. I mean, it is hard to deny how gorgeous that Demon Souls remake looks, but it's just, you could have just put those visuals on a brand new game, you know? I'd even, well, I don't know, maybe Bluepoint could make their own Demon Souls-like game rather than, I don't know, but that won't sell. That won't sell a billion copies like a Demon Souls remake will. Well, I don't know. It certainly won't sell a billion copies. I don't know. I'm sure they will sell many more copies of the PS5 version of Demon Souls than they will of than they did of the PS3 version, because it's you know, it's had over a decade to gain that many new fans and interested people, and then it was a launch game for a platform that had not many other notable launch games. Okay, I will admit I completely distracted myself on the last run, rambling about video game graphics, and this time I'm gonna try to serious time it. Scott Ward, I'm I'm not sure what you can do about Yellow Light of Death, but I thought you could maybe do something. Maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, it's the PS3 version. I'm on a fan server that like restores the online functionality of the game. Let's see, what's our world tendency looking like? Pretty white. I still don't know what the glow on the character means. I don't remember. Okay, I don't want to go against this guy many more times. Partly because I've just done it so many times, but also because now I'm starting to use kind of a lot of health items, and I can't just keep burning those. Oops. Oh my god. Yeah. Great job. Ooh. Yeah, and I'm feeling adrenaline. Ooh. Shit. Yes. Woo. You defeated. I'm still upset that they changed you defeated to the demon was destroyed. I just want you defeated. Feel like shit, just want her back. I learned they didn't actually add Rumble to Mario 64 in 3D All-Stars. Apparently there was like a Japanese version that got Rumble added to it for some version. I don't remember what the deal was. Why is there heartbreaking after they win? Shouldn't you be like, yeah, my heart is full joy? Or it's, oh, it's because of the part after. Let's go level. Yeah, cause I went and Googled the Mario 64 Rumble thing when I saw that it had Rumble. I think it's a little bit annoying actually. It seemed cool at first, but then I wish there was an option to turn it off, because especially with the Joy-Cons just don't rumble very well. Boo. Oh wait, no, you're right here. Hello. Excuse me.
Well, we've been long acquainted,
No.
so I'm...
Alright, what are you selling though?
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
I need a point of faith for a new miracle slot. And, so hard to pick. What do I pick? Someone tell me what to pick. What is character tendency? Alright, well. Nobody has input. Intel for be strong. Okay, yes. Oh. Hang on.
Art thou make
yeah. Oh, this is not going to get me there, is it? Whoops. And no, there's not a faster way to do that.
soul of the
No,
mind,
not even close.
I shall await thine returns.
Okay. Let's go see if the characters have new spells to offer for that soul. No.
Where are you going?
I'm going to someone else. You don't have any spells for me.
It would honor me, are you sure?
No.
Oh.
Maybe that's a no. It does build character.
Oh, I can hardly believe it.
But Saint Urbane can
The
hear
fact
the
that I am
voice of
helping to
God
save the
through
world.
it.
Oh, Saint Urbane. Mbasa.
Damn, girl.
Oh, Saint Urbane.
Have some dignity. Where's your dignity now, Miyazaki?
Oh, is that... Do you have...
I don't know. Do you have gifts to offer? Apparently not. So,
Yes, I see.
I unfortunately just recently had it spoiled for me that I think the boss at the end of this next level is the dragon that pesters you early, but that if you had killed it before, that you don't have to fight it later. But I haven't killed it yet, so I will have to fight it. But one of the things I was thinking about going and doing when I learned that, I was already thinking about going and standing on the bridge and killing the red dragon. So then I was like, well, I don't know. Is it cheap to kill the dragon on the bridge so I don't have to fight it later? If I was already going to do it before I knew that? I don't know. Or maybe that's not even true and you always have to fight a dragon and it doesn't matter. You don't have to fight the dragon here. Yeah. But what if I did, though? Oh, shiny armor. Wait, what is my equipment load looking like? Alright. It's fine, I can take this off. And put this on. Alright. I've already played through this a bunch, so I've kind of done all the stuff that there is to do in this level, unfortunately, other than the boss. And unfortunately, I didn't know about the Ostrava thing in this level, so I actually, I opened the gate in this level and then the very next thing I did was go and help Ostrava through 1-1 and 1-2. And I should have done it in the exact opposite order, because instead I ended up missing Ostrava's event for this level, and so I think I'm locked off from his thing. Not that I don't think there was very much left of his thing, but kind of a bummer. Wait, what is this sword I'm using? Oh no, that's... Why did I thought it was a different sword for a second? I didn't recognize my own sword animation. My child. Hey. Oh, my heal spell. Yeah, I should go get my heal spell. My healing miracle. Yeah, no, I know I still can go kill the dragon. I'm just wondering, like, you know, I know everything's fair in Demon Souls, but I don't know, maybe the boss fight is fun. Maybe it's not as hard as it sounds. I don't know. I could at least try it, and then, well, maybe if I try it, maybe if I fight against it, then I'm locked into fighting it.
I was.
And you know what? I don't even have to carry this leather stuff around because I can just put that on after I die. Oh wait, yeah, okay. I did mean to do that. I need a better bow for real. Oh, hello. Oh wait. I still don't have enough souls to level. And I need my heal spell.
Do you
Heal and regeneration. I haven't actually tried regeneration yet.
God bless this brave warrior.
Because I've only had one miracle slot up till now, and I always either needed it for heal or antidote. So now I've got the room to try it. Oh, I heard the boss for 1-3 was that red dragon, but I guess not. Humans left here, they are not dragons. Okay. What? Who's shooting me? Excuse you. The parry timing window on Demon Souls is brutal compared to Dark Souls. It's probably not so bad compared to Bloodborne. Or actually, I think it is. I know I probably wasn't the only person who played Dark Souls and got really into shield parrying in Dark Souls and thought, gosh, why wasn't I doing this more in Demon Souls? And then went back to Demon Souls and realized, oh, it's because it's so hard. No. I knew that person was there. I just got caught up on my spells right before I encountered them. I don't... I don't remember the geography of this level 100%, but I don't think there's any reason left for me to go down that way, but I guess we'll see. Oop. Let's try the fire against these kind of ninja-ish enemies. Oops, you're not a... Oh. Okay. Oop. And parry, I still get hit though. Ah, what? 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 Oh. Oh, they're invisible. I did not realize. I did not realize. Or I forgot, rather. Yes, I am playing the remake now that sorry, I am playing the original while everyone's playing the remake. It's my classic thing to do. So me. I did, though I already gave my long ranty explanation for why, so I won't bother won't bother the rest of the viewers with it. Okay. Ah. Sure. Definitely, feel paranoid with these invisible enemies. The aiming is kind of wonky in this game. You can't actually aim directly at what you're shooting at. You have to aim up and to the left. Whee! Yeet. Ah! Oh, that was lucky. Oop. The aim, there's like a really big dead zone on the aiming, and then the aiming is very fast. So it's kind of hard to... Nah. Jeez. Blah. 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 Oh. Blah. 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 Oh, you jerk. Oops. Oh. Yeah, those were totally waiting to gank me. Hello. Oh, nice. Oh, 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 oh. Long sword. I want a long sword, I think. A knight sword. Knight sword. Whoa, that's expensive. Should I get a knight sword? Is a knight sword good? Oh, well, it's a strength weapon, so I guess I shouldn't. Yeah. I want a longsword to upgrade for science.
Thank.
Wait, am I fat rolling? What happened? What did I do? Why am I fat rolling? Was I like that? Was I like that? Huh. When did that? Oh, it's because of the bow. The bow is just enough. That's funny. Wow. Ooh. No, 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 no. Yay! I have to say, after everything, I think like castle type area with like the human enemies is still like my favorite type of Souls level, even though it sounds the most boring. They're fun to fight, or maybe they're just easy. Ah! Excuse you. Ah! I looked away from the screen because I thought I was safe. guess I didn't actually try regeneration, but... Maybe I should bump the sensitivity down. Camera speed. Yeah, I have the camera speed pretty high. I wish you could lower the dead zone, but there's like totally not an option for that, is there? No. Ooh. Item. Oh, this level is good for farming grass. I am sensing. Yoink! Whee! Ooh. Ooh. I'm not strong enough. Well. Whee! Wow, that's a lot of MP. That regeneration better last a long time. Hey friends, I have to be really careful in this area not to aggro too many enemies. Jerk. Oh, wrong button. I pushed L1. Very smooth. Oh, I probably like kind of need that bow back. I should get better with the bow. I should use the bow more. And I'm trying to regen my mana. Try not to waste too much MP. Yeah. Ow! Yeah. Well. Oh, you're a sword boy. Oh, parried early. Whoa, 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 fat roll. Whoops. Let's fix that. Oops. Well, I only need the bow for... Yeah. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Oh, God. All right. Well, problem solved. I have no more bow. Oh, you're not even a... Okay. Wham. Ooh. That sound alerted them. Trying to think of easy ways to avoid fighting both of these guys, but you know, I'm not sure that's in the cards so much. Without the arrows anyway. Oh, well, I can just can certainly try. Oh. Oh, they're coming anyway. Whoops. Actually. Ooh, crap. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna get out of that. Wow, embarrassing. Okay. Oh, the other one didn't follow me. I want to parry this thing, but it's too deadly to, like, risk it, honestly. Ooh. It's hard with a falchion because it just doesn't have a lot of reach. Well, this is it. Oh, right. I did peek through this door and saw this guy. Oh, this is a fight I would want a good bow and some arrows for, isn't it? It is. So what's your deal? Apparently these guys don't smile in the remake. Like, what is the point of that? Bummer. That's fine. I didn't want a boss involving one of those guys anyway. Oh, that's the penetrator. I've heard about you from your sword. Oh, that's right. This guy helps me. Well, I better not let him die. Oh, jeez. I had seen him waiting in the wings when I looked through the door. Oh, wow. This is great. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. Is he dead? No, he's good. Oh, wow. This rules. Yes! Nice.
One more demon down!
Woo! All right. Wow, 43,000. Cool, thank you.
And what back there? Now you go on ahead. I must be getting older. I need some rest.
Oh no. Dude, are you gonna die there? You better be okay. That was great. Here's our guy. Seems okay.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king is defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing dragon. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power. Beware the limits of your own power.
Okay. Cool.
Thank goodness. I was worried sick about you.
Yeah, we didn't really pick up. Oh well, yeah. I don't think getting new demon souls changes what these people offer, but I will still double check.
Do you?
Nah.
Yes, I see.
How are you?
Oh, Saint Urbane. Mbasa.
You're a little too excited about that Umbasa. Oh, liar. Hmm. Hello, Sage Frank.
You have your wits about you.
Surely you are.
Oh! Greatly strengthens right-hand weapon. Used with catalyst equipped in left hand. Okay. But I don't... Can I apply light weapon to my crescent
I am fully prepared.
falchion, or is it like already magical? If this says sticky white stuff, I swear to fucking God. Yeah, just as bad, honestly.
Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft? It would honor me to assist ones. Are you sure?
Strengthens and curses right-hand weapon. Symbolizes, yeah.
I owe my life to you.
Hello.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not?
Thou dost.
Then touch. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
My magic does increase my damage.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be mended.
I believe we dare not press on in World 1. We haven't done very much World 4. Wait, I should think. I need arrows. This guy doesn't have good arrows.
And trade with your... Do come back alive.
You come back alive. This one's pretty tough though too. I'm turning the air conditioner back on. You can't stop me. I earned it. I beat the penetrator in one try. I should pay attention to how long the regeneration lasts. Whoa! Wow, that was almost disastrous. Oh, it was possibly still disastrous. Oh shit! Fuck! Ah! Ah. Demon souls. Eat. It lasts 100 seconds. Which fight was insane? The Penetrator or the Grim Reaper fight? Ooh, what the frick? Ah, that one just fell right off the edge. I've wasted so much time and health trying to fight those mantas that I just don't bother with them anymore. Yeah, I think I feel like the regeneration spells just don't last nearly long enough to make them really valuable. Oh shit. This one is tough. This is another Grim Reaper thing where I have to like fucking run past these things. What? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Move. Whee! Oh my gosh! Goodbye. And the Reaper is like here. Yeah, it's funny. Ah, no, no, no! Jeez. So the Reaper takes out the rest of them. And they spawn infinitely from these pools, those ghosty things. Ah! What? No! Oh, I forgot about these stupid things. Damn it. There's another one. I won't let my guard down this time. I will. It'll totally get me. I think there's like another Grim... I think there's gonna be a third Grim Reaper. Ah! I found it! Oh wait, no. I think that was just the Grim Reaper body. Oh well. Regeneration scales with max health. Oh, that's good. Well, only good if you have high health, I suppose. That's too bad. We'll put on the clue. We'll stick with regular soulage. It's okay. It's fine. We're all fine. It's fine. It's fine. Really? Come on, do it again. What are you doing? Reaper. That was a weird one. Doink. Jeez. Hi. Ugh. Yeah, these guys are harder on a cliff, actually, than fighting them not on a cliff, in case you were wondering. Whoa! Aww. Okay. That was ridiculous. Why does it? I've done that jump, that drop so many times and easily been able to have time to get a dodge roll out to dodge its attack, and then those last two times just got me immediately. Whoop. Wow. I hate those cliffs. A non-spherical aggro bubble. Excuse me, that's not the person I want to be locked onto. Okay. Nah. You know what? Fuck you, dick. Wow. Okay. It's frustrating because those enemies are just an enemy you get really used to fighting, but just not in that specific type of scenario. So it feels like I should be able to beat them really easily without really much hassle, and then it keeps not happening. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Alright, I'm gonna go somewhere else? No, I won't. Yeah. Oh, hello. Whee! Oh, yeah. These things are way more aggressive than the earlier versions. That must be what it is. I keep expecting them to hold back, and they just totally don't. I can do it one at a time. I'll just have to pick a different... Ow! Jerk. I'm gonna go grab another weapon.
Hello, I'm... You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take...
Try it. Oh, that's probably... yeah. We do still have 1-4 to check out. Oh, well, that solves that. Wait, what? Is this wrong? What? Weapon? Or was it just, we're just on the edge of breaking? Yeah, okay. I have accidentally left behind my magic falchion for a regular falchion before, and I was like, did I do that again? But whoops, my sword broke. Let's go fix it. And maybe I'll check out 1-4 just for fun. Something new. Oh, I also have 3-3 that I haven't been to. You, sir. Repair my thing, please. Let's check out 3-3. Boop. Oh. Oh. Could there be some mind flayers about? Bloodstain? Kind of spin the camera out this way and you can kind of get a sneak peek at what's around the corner. Uh-oh. Cutscene. What have we got here? Or my console exploding. Okay, it's a cutscene. Oh. Oh, is that the old monk? Yeah, they're very old. It's an extremely old monk. I know that thing. You stole my coat. Oh, I needed that coat. I'm very cold without it. Okay, wow. Huh. Well. I mean, here I could try out the S-Knock, but just doesn't have it. But I can hold up my shield while I attack with it, so that's definitely something. Ooh. Okay, but not upwards. So that definitely limits the usefulness of that. I'm gonna put that away before I get myself into trouble. Hmm. Let's see, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Are you gonna... Okay. Oh, wow. It's a strong boy. Whew. Okay, how about some Old Spice, though? Alright, I'll take it. We're doing okay. Black Phantom. Yep. Oh. I don't think... Is it a... I don't think that's a Black Phantom. I think that's just what those Mind Flayers look like. Oh. Protection. It's probably just from physical damage. Oh, fear my fury. Huh. Well, that was short. Well, I guess I'm fighting this thing. Oh, maybe the thing that was beware the Black Phantom ahead, they meant like the boss, maybe. I guess that makes more sense. How are we going into this boss? I mean, put these arrows on, I guess. Oh. Wait. It's almost enough to push me over. It's funny. We're good. I could revive and then take off my cling ring and replace it with something else. Is it really a Black Phantom of a Mind Flayer? Okay. I don't think I don't really know what I want. Does anyone else know what I want? Yeah, whatever. It's not like it took much to get us here, I suppose. It's just really not anything to get so worried about. Ooh. Oh, these stupid chairs. Oh no, chairs, why? No. Oh, shit. Okay. Fair. Come on! Yeah! Whew. Nice. I'm feeling less stuck in Demon Souls than I was before. Ooh, that's the one that gets me that catalyst. No weak guy lies in wait. Yeah, sure, fair enough. Huh. A very cool room, though. Wonder how they ruined it in the remake. Oh, I missed when there was enough of a player base that fight was actually PvP. Oh, okay. So you would, like, the boss was you had to fight someone else. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been fun. Or was there, like, extra Black Phantoms to help them or something? Aw, that's too bad. So I think, is the Tower of Latria done? It's like done, right? It's done. His revenge complete, the old man withered away, possessed by golden robes of insanity. Too weak to be a demon's vessel, his soul was eaten. Cool. I guess the part I just went through was masses of flesh litter these hanging prisons. I didn't realize these. How did I miss these cool little blurbs about what the levels are? That's very strange. An old man who is no longer human has been creating his own demons. Ah. Cool. Anyway. Well, that was unexpected. I didn't expect to finish the Tower of Latria, but that's cool. I'll have to look into if there's any reason to do anything with that yellow demon soul other than make it into that catalyst.
Oh, Saint Urbane. Mbasa.
Okay.
Do you have...
Ooh, banish. Banishes Black Phantoms. No. Banishes Black Phantoms. Boo. Who cares?
Where are you going?
I mean, like, obviously it's even less of a concern now, and I never get invaded on this fan server, but it was never really, like... I don't know. Maybe it... You know, I thought the problem with the invasion system was never that you got invaded too much, but just that there was too much chance that the person invading you was someone who had completely spec'd towards killing other players, and so you would just have like very little chance. It felt like it was, you know, which was why I had said before, I've only been invaded once on this server, but it was cool that it was like an extremely fair fight that was really tough. Soul Thirst. Slaying enemies yields more souls when in effect. Huh. Banish only hits actual online players. Yeah, it doesn't do anything to the NPC Black Phantoms. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's stupid, honestly, because like it has so little usefulness beyond... Like, it has so little usefulness as it is. It should also work on NPC Black Phantoms. I'll finally just learn this, just to learn it. Cool.
I'm not done yet.
I don't care.
You have...
Homing Soul Arrow, huh? Wow, so I have some choices to make about the Yellow Demon Soul, that's for sure. 2 spell slots and costs 40 though, that's very expensive. The old man was nothing more than a medium for the robe that drives men mad. This spell reflects the old man's nature to yearn for power that was not his. And I know also there's some way to get that crazy turban. Yeah, maybe that's a good place to end the stream for today. I beat 3 bosses? 4 bosses? It was like a good stream. That was very productive. Like I said, I hadn't beaten a boss in like a week or something. I was feeling extremely stuck, so that was cool. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had some fun. And come back Tuesday morning for snooze button. Thank you. Bye.